Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another morning market analysis session. Yeah, as you all know, we are basically looking for opportunities in the market, and then you guys get to see how I get my entries and exits, basically my Forex strategy. So, without further ado, for those that will be watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page. Yeah, so let's continue. Fundamental wise, you just have medium, low impact news today, no mid impact, no high impact. So, it's more or less expected that the market is going to be calm. You understand? So let's jump on our chart and see what we can grab. So we'll start with AUD. Let's look at the 4H. Since it's a new week, let's look at what it's looking like. So if you look at AUD USD, it's more or less bullish. We've been having series of higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low. We have a higher high now. Price is basically pushing down to more or less create a higher low. So let's jump on our charts and let's go to our 1H and see what we can get. So now, if you take a look at this here, you see that on this 1H, price basically created this high the other day, higher low, higher high, higher low. But then price failed to create another higher high, and then now it's breaking to the downside. So now, in situations whereby our higher time frame is separate from our lower time frame, let's say the 4H is bullish and then our 1H has started shifting here, what do we do? In this case, we just leave it alone for now. Do you understand? Price just shifted structure to a bearish market. If this bearish market continues for a while, it's actually what's going to show on the higher time frame. Do you understand? So before it shows on the higher time frame, let's leave it. So if price basically creates this lower low and goes up to create a lower high and creates another lower low, then before it should start was showing that it's turning to a bearish market, and then we can start jumping on sales. No need to rush. Let's just wait for those high probability setups and then what? I don't want to say go all in, but then what? Let's go in. Do you understand? So for now, let's just keep calm and see how it's going to be. Because now, as price is shifting bearish on this 1 hour time frame, we can just have price tap into maybe a zone here and then we'll just reverse and continue the uptrend. So let's just pay attention. Either ways, let's watch and see how it's going to play out. Do you understand? So now it's more or less the market is in the middle. The 4H is bullish. 1H has started what's bearish structure. So let's just sit back and see how everything will play out. Then the next one is NZD-USD. NZD-USD is the same thing. So if you look at the 4H, we're purely bullish, like clearly bullish. Look at it, we're clearly bullish. So it's more or less price has been creating series of higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then price is coming down to create a higher low. Now, let's go to the 1H and then take a look at it. Now, same thing. If you look at the 1H, you can see that price basically created a higher high, pushed down to create a higher low, failed to create another high, and then now it's coming down to break the higher low. Do you understand at this point? Now, the 4H is bullish, but then the 1H is what? Trying to shift to a bearish market. The same thing, let's wait, yeah? So now, if at any point, price basically creates a lower low, then comes back to create a lower high, and creates another lower, that time now, the 4H start with becoming bearish. So by then, we can start with looking for sales. So let's just keep calm and see how you understand. You don't want to say you want to start taking buys and then buys just don't happen, and then you want to take sales and then the market basically just flips and continues the 4-hour trend. So for now, let's just sit back and see how everything will play out. Yeah. Which other page do you guys want us to take a look at before we go?
EU.
Euro USD. Wow, this is a nice range. So we're having equal highs at the top here. Then we have this low here that price has not really broken out of. Do you understand? So it's more or less we're in a range right now. So nothing really to say. We're more or less in the range. So until we exit the range, we will start looking for positions. Any other thing?
What about GBP USD?
GBP USD. GBP USD was doing one crazy structure yesterday. Let's look at the 4H. Okay. The 4H is mostly bullish. So have higher low, equal high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. But the thing with this one is that I think given this one, the 1H has started shifting. So on the 1H now, if you look at what has been happening, basically created a lower high, equal high, higher low, higher high. Then we basically failed to create another higher high, and then we broke below it. And then if you look at this clearly, we just came back and tested that level that was broken. So currently price is more or less in that sell. So what can we pay attention to? Since we are bearish now, yeah, we'll highlight this low down here. What are we looking for price to do at this low? Let's wait and see whether price can come out and break this low to the downside. Now, once price breaks this low to the downside, we look for a retest and then a continuation. So pay attention to it. If you get that break to the downside, a retest, then a continuation. So once price retests, you are looking to sell and then want to continue the trend. So that's basically it. Any other pair you guys want us to take a look at? Yeah? Any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we do? Okay, guys.
Morning, boss.
Okay, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good
Yeah,
morning. Most of the
boss.
pairs. What?
Is this safe on this zone?
No, we are waiting for price to break the zone first before we wait for the retest and then we sell.
Even though the retest, is it safe? I said even on the retest, is it safe? Because me, I was hoping it break like the previous lower low, the last one.
No, see, it's more or less price has already started shifting. If you look at this here, we're doing uptrend. Then we stopped creating higher highs and higher lows. We broke that higher low to the downside. Price has retested the higher low and then it's selling. Do you understand? So if we can break this, it's more or less now we have lower lows, lower highs. If we break the current lower low to the downside, then we can look for price to come back and create a lower high and then we continue to sell to the downside.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go? Okay, in the absence of any other pair, I would like to call it a day. Yeah, please, guys. The market is more or less, how will I put it? We are basically just waiting for setups to happen. Do you understand? So don't rush into anything. Keep calm. The market is not running anywhere. Learn to sit back, wait for your setups to manifest, or wait for all your parameters to align. Do you understand? Before you enter your trades. Do you understand? So I want to wish everyone a happy or a wonderful trading day. I'll catch you guys same time tomorrow. Have fun, guys.